Okay, here we are, and we're back again. We're back in Oswego. Yeah, I was back home for a minute, about a month, and laid off again. So here we are, back visiting the daughters. I'm back in Oswego. Ready to go ahead. Set the camera up. I got the one rod out. I'm gonna put the other one with just little minnows, the little fat heads, and hopefully can try, see if we pick up a smallie or two, or hopefully some panfish, maybe some nice bluegills or something along the wall here, out in the river. I don't know. I got a crayfish. I got some worms. Hopefully pick up some sheephead anyway, or drum. Uh, drum. We'll see what else is around. Hopefully you'll get the. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the edit app and hopefully stitch. I got a couple just shorts or just pics up in when I was in Baldwinsville, and we'll see what we get there. Because I had got one walleye. He was nice, 5 pound, pretty sweet. Um, and got a carp. It was like 18 and a half pounds, which was pretty good. I mean, it's off the bridge. I didn't have my net set up with the rope deal. I'll have to show you that when I get that, when I do that up. But another guy there that I'd seen before, he had one, so we, roped the net down off the bridge and did that. They were caught, and they caught a couple carp, pretty decent. No, wasn't any of the sheep had done, but hopefully when we can stitch those pics in, look at the one. It's just a real short, just a video of it. Just took a snapshot. Uh, but we're gonna see what we can do here, and we'll go on. I also want to talk about a couple other little things here that I'm trying out that been working pretty good, and an update on the new reels, as I got that carp. Like I say, only 18 and a half pounds, um, and I had it here on this rod. If you remember my Berkeley Fusion, the Berkeley reel, I traded it out for the new Cast King Sharky that I got, and I got to say, whoa, the only thing didn't like the drag. The drag worked good, tightened up well, got plenty there, but the handle, you could feel little flex and give in the handle. And I'm talking, I mean, this is an 18-pound carp, so we're under 20 pounds, and we're talking about catfish reel. Um, I think all your channels are probably going to be fine, and that 20 fish are probably fine. I was kind of horsing that. There's up, the carp up. There's also there was a bit of, there's a lot of current there. Uh, so had that, but still we're talking 18-ounce fish, and I kind of didn't like that. So I think they might look, if it gets around to, beef up that handle. Uh, Other than that, like I say, it's been working really nice, actually. But that I did fine, and this is, like you said before, this is the 6,000. So I'm thinking it should be able to handle a 20-pound fish, and I shouldn't be worried about stuff. Um, but we're gonna keep using it. We'll see what it does when we actually hit something heavier. Um, Hopefully that should be good. Back home, they are starting to get a little rain, so the river should come up. Uh, got my other license, so besides their Beloit, there's some places, like I say, want to keep most of it, kind of in town, right near town. Then I want to try. in the next town over. I live, Beloit's right on the border. Uh, Salt Beloit, and then you got Rock and Roscoe there. Some areas there I want to try that I think that look pretty good for the flathead. So I'm hoping when I get back, we get some of that done. And like I say, there we should be able to bang something heavier than the 20 and see how this still holds up. Like I said, it was fine. I just didn't like it. Just feels a little like it's got some give in it. So it seems like it's bent a little bit. Didn't really like the feeling. Um, it makes you a little uneasy. You're thinking something's coming loose or that it's gonna break. So we'll see what happens. But like I say, otherwise should be good. 20 pounders in the current holds up. Just my 2 cents on that. But anyway, let's get our deal up. Like I say, we're just using the fatheads and try. Got my ultralight, running it a bit heavy. Got the 4 pound on. It's one of the ones I use, my panfish. So today we're going. We just got a rent a 6. Didn't know what we might get. Otherwise, if I thought it was actually going to be the best, I would just do a 4 on. Just a split shot there. So I wanted to see, how deep it is. And not slip bobber would be fine, but I feel like completely rigging up the other, which I probably should do, is rig up the other rod with the slip float because it's too deep for just a clip on. But what we're gonna do is just drop it down bottom. We're gonna pick it up some, and then just kind of walk here on the wall. We'll try that a minute here, and then we'll rig up these other bigger rods or get those hooked up and show you that other thing with the rod holder that I found is kind of nice in these places. Okay, so like I say, here's what we're doing. They're just little, just little things you get everywhere. I ain't big on 'em. I really more like shiners. Lemon, but this seems to be the way it's what everybody's got. Which I don't know about your area if you're watching this, but in mine, just the amount of bait shops is decreasing rapidly. There's towns that ain't even got one. Like here, Oswego, they used to have a few, and now they got none. I had to go full. So, it all, it depends. So like I said, little flathead, little emerald shiners, same thing. Little emeralds seem to be a little bit longer, but if you can get them, I like them. I guess where I really first got into was ice fishing. Because they don't, hard to keep in the heat. They don't do the heat well. These do a little better, still not great, but a lot of air to them. When it's warmer, I like to use at least the two, or the two air pumps. And something. something. There we go. And a nice little perch. Not really hidden. Apparently he just kind of picked it up. Didn't even know he was there. And he's a little deep. Box onto the player's back, I hope. Okay, I'm gonna have to get some pliers. Get some getting at. I say, it's, but that's one reason I don't, and I'm gonna switch that up, because that's not, I don't like that. That's not good. Go. So we're gonna. So we're gonna up this 6 and we're gonna go on a 4. Oh no, I had the 4. Oh, my other stuff's up in the truck. So we'll go to a 4. Try a 4 bait hook here. I definitely don't, but I don't feel. I mean, I could, but I think it's right to just leave you to go up and get some, get my others, get the other hook. So we'll go this route. I think it should be fine. How we're doing. Like I say, I don't the split shot here with like the 4, 2, 4, 6 ain't so bad, but I still don't like it on my 4-pound. So I actually put it on the hook leader, the split shot, because I don't like having the pinching it on my lighter line. I think it's just too apt to damage it, and create a weak point when you're already looking, and pushing on something like that. I don't think you need to put more to it. And the other thing I don't like with the bait holder is a thicker hook. I don't think it's as friendly with small stuff like this. to the bottom. Got the leaders. I'm coming up a little bit more. Yeah. Kind of nice. Ain't seen nothing. Ain't heard the drag over on the crayfish. So that just doesn't seem to be doing that well, or is it, maybe I just got it too far out. Alright, I don't want to get too far from the camera. I'm not sure how how well the mic picks up. drift down through. No, set that in there. Anyway, what I wanted to show you is, I don't know. Oh, there we go. And another perch. So apparently maybe I came too far. Was down a little bit. But, oop. Yeah. There it is. It's a little perch. They're nice. Nice to catch. If you're eating them, very good eating. So I will try this again. Like I say, a lot of these are really small. I mean, they actually saw them by the cup. I figured to try something besides the worms, the crayfish. So like I say, last time I was here, of course the whole thing was pretty rough fishing. Drop it down. Pick it up a little bit. Oop. What do I got going on there? There we go. And we'll just stick it in our little cart here. Alright. Now, let's see. Okay. I got the black ones. Can't see it that well. The black knobs. The orange. Tend to like. Especially if you're night, I think easier to see. And really where you're using them is you're sitting on it's a bridge rail or the walk rail, like we got this walk rail here, and oh, oh. And gone. And go. All right. Well, as you can see, it's working. Maybe we should just fish. As you see, this is right, right here, right at the wall. Well, I guess you can't see it, but they drop it down, and then of course setting it here on that side of the rail, and then it's only going over. There's this walkway because they boats can lock up here. pick it up. I want it up off the bottom, hopefully. But anyway, oh, jeepers! I guess that's the secret. It's got to be right on the wall. Well, just about right on it. Okay. Well, we still got them in all. There. All right. Oh, there we go. But anyway, what I wanted to show you, you can get them Walmart, couple bucks. Goes on, it's front, where your rod sits in. Just a rod holder, mounts, just screws on to whatever you go to mount it on your boat. You find it in the boat section, in the boating section at Walmart, right there next to the fishing, camping, the outdoor, right? So your outdoor section. You'll find the boating in between that and automotive. Couple bucks. Then you can get the gear ties. Last time I was at Walmart, didn't have them. I got these ones, these orange ones. I got the black ones there at Walmart before, but they were actually over in another aisle by the paint. I thought they'd be in hardware and stuff with like the zip ties, but they were over with by the paint, so where you get all the tapes and stuff. So it's either in your adhesives or over in your thing, but they're gear ties, they call them, and it's just a rubber coated wire. They have the little knob on it. But you can take these, you can take your boat thing here on the railing, and I'll have to lower this all down for you so we can see this. Show this to you. No, yeah, see, that ain't a good view of it either. We'll just lower the whole tripod, I think. We'll see if we can't get that over here. Are we almost there? Yeah, but still not a good. Okay. Well, I'll just walk. I'll lower this right down. Okay. So now we can see this business. And now, what we're going to do, we're going to simply take this on our railing, right? Get this all lowered up. And this big one. Okay. You take it, you just put it against the railing. I just hold it with my knee on that whole neat thing. Sits. Get this back, and you pull these, and just like kind of like a bread tie, and twist it in, right? So far, this has been working really good for me. Uh, and then of course, one the bottom. And they come in twos. I don't know, I haven't seen any in like a 6-pack, but do that. And then of course, what you got? Now you got your rod holder. Just like sitting here, got my rod in. Sits there, holds on that rail. I haven't had any problems with that coming off. First, went to try bungee cord. That was, I don't know, kind of not that fantastic with the bungee cord. The bungee itself, you never could get like too hard to get it to the right side. Couldn't get, have a hard time getting it where it holds up. So, oh, I gotta dust my stuff off of there. There we go. Now we can get this all back together here. All right. But anyway, that was the thing. The bungee's just too much. Couldn't get. I tried the zip ties. Worked. It was great. Like the 12 seems a little short to get in, so you got to go to the 18. But the problem with the zip ties is then you got to cut them off every time. So you use it to one, so you're using 2 for every rod holder, and that's it. You're done. Do it off. Got these. Cars cost a little bit more, but they're reusable. You just keep using them and using them. Like I say, so far I haven't had any problems, any issues with them. How long they will last, I'm not sure, but I'm definitely going to find out. There we go. And a little mussel, or clam, something. Sippity. Oh, that's what I get for laying against the wall there. I find works really good, and you definitely do it at these places where you got that railing there. You can do it. The only thing is when you take them off, be careful not to drop it. Like I say, I take the one, and then go to undo the other one, and that's the only thing, because you don't want to drop them. Like I say, you're using them on a, either on the, it's a bridge rail or something, so you're right at the, right over the water. So just be careful, but definitely works, and works good. Speaking of that, let's check this bait. They're probably done. Probably need to. This is another deal. This is that Whisker Seeker with the PC fun on it. Like I say, I had the Cast King Rover. Handles came off. The knobs, the handle knobs came off the handle. Just putting the line on. Although I did call them, and bang, they responded. They got right back to me. They're real good about it. The only thing was they sent it where I had them originally sent to my mother's, because, again, like I said, I was traveling, so I had them sent there, and So they immediately sent them. They sent them back there so fast that when I was done, I called them. They emailed me. They just sent them a photo of that and the handles, so they knew, and they sent me a schematic, all the parts to make sure it had the right part I needed, and I sent that back to him, and then I went and oh no, and he says, well, those send it. It's okay, and then it on me that they had sent it to my mother, so I emailed them back, and boom, they had already sent it. So I haven't gotten it because, well, that's another story. But they immediately sent it. I don't have it on because then, so far, they haven't been sent from my family's. Hasn't sent it. So I was thinking of just going to order the power handle from them. They seem pretty decent. Haven't had one, but it seems decent enough that I might just do that. And I figure if I order that from them, I'll have that, in days probably. Uh, like I say, Cass King, they've been, real good with that, and that's why I was surprised. Like I say, that the Cass King is, I mean, I like it. Like I say, it's just their handle. They need to do something with their handles. Now, that's something else I got to say. The long pole, let me say, the Whisker Seeker dog, that's a 9.6. I got 50. I want to lower that. I think that's apparently a little much for what I wanted it for. Also, the casting reel, it's just, I'm not used to it. I'm still learning. I will say that the heavier line is a little more forgiving. A little more with the backlash. When I do get it, it usually isn't too bad. It's usually just loose stuff, and I can, it doesn't seem to tangle as quite as bad as the real thing. So it ain't too bad. I'm starting to get used to the casting reels, rods. Starting to get a little used to the longer rods. Like I say, I also have I got that 10-foot from PNC, which also has the cord wrap handle, which so far doesn't seem too bad. But we'll see how that goes. If you like it, you like the feel. I mean, I'm not sure it's great. It's just different. The casting's doing okay. I thought I would be getting a bit more distance, but as it is right now, I'm really not. The same, maybe a little bit. I think I got to start reefing it more, put more into it. But I think it's a bit of it. Plus, I probably ain't got them quite right. But like I say, learning process for me. Like I said, that would be a thing after I get used to them and give you some real, actual thought on that. I think it's worth it. If I end up not liking them, I'll go to, spinning. I'll try the longer spinning. which has seen more availability anyway here lately with the COVID thing. Of course, that's another reason why I'm laid off again. Which, you know, it is what it is. But we'll roll with that. Why don't we? And why don't we throw a worm on too while we're throwing them up? Since I put that other holder up. Throw in, and like I say, we'll go with this. I'm happy with the Cast King here. It's nice. I'm liking it. Like I said, the only thing with the handle. I also think the bait feeder works pretty decent, as you see, and I like that it comes up. And that's another thing with the PC Fun Carnivore, which I had also got. That the bait feeder actually clicks down, and then it comes up when you the thing. A thing to make a difference? I don't think so, but it does seem more. You go to hit it, it just seems more natural to hit it down. So, but 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Okay, got my cooler, my worm bag here. My little cooler. Keep some ice. Normally this ain't quite working. Usually have a couple few things of worms. And now I got some corn. I was gonna do some carp bait, but I didn't have my my flavoring. I got some. I was gonna try he calls it his forever bait. There by Fish and Stuff. It's Fish and Stuff. Real great. A lot of DIY. Really good. Like him. Do recommend. Go check him out. But he does a carp bait. He says also will work for cats. But he calls it his forever bait. So I had to order stuff. He get it at his feed store, he says, but I had to order it online. And I got it, from a nuts and stuff, like more like a health food place. But very reasonable, cheap. So I got it. The stuff I do have is to make that. And then I grabbed some panko, and the corn, and then I thought I grabbed it while we were at the store, and apparently I didn't. I got the stuff for got the flavoring for the other baits, so, which is a liquid, where this, just put in Kool-Aid. So I didn't go ahead. I was going to make that up, try to use it, set the other out for carp. But, hey, MC comes out. But, yeah, got to change my cooler so I can get a little more in it. Because I figure bring a couple drinks too. Get this set up. Get a little more, or just talking. A little more than just talking. Which is kind of the idea. Which is funny. I didn't think I'd be too good at this because I ain't always just a talker. So there's all kinds of new stuff happening for me. Sorry, uh, but yes, I do smoke, and if I watch, if they don't cut me for it, then I guess you'll be seeing it a bit. I don't. Pretend. Well, let this just stay a little more, a little heavier. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pick it up. I don't have any twos, which would be nice, or 1.5. So at the 1.5. So I'm gonna run a 3. That might be a little heavy. I think feel, but do have this the slide on. So I don't know if that'll make a difference. But it's I want to do the bait either. Yeah, see, it was at 3, but it was different from I had the 1.5 on the other. So I don't really know how much more the casting outfit is getting me at the moment. There we go. Bait feeder there. Yeah, like I say, I've been trying them. Not too sure about the sound because I really anytime when I've used it, I haven't really been hooking up to. Hey, I don't know if that was just something hitting the line or. Yeah, it's not pulling off line. Maybe just the current. There's weeds and stuff, though. Not that bad now, though. Remember the last time we were here, there was all lots of stuff coming through. But man, that man was almost too little. Yeah, we got a little mallard here hanging out. Hey, well, now it almost seems like we're pitching. Oh, got a cormorant. Seems like he's going around, going out and around me, which is he's diving. See if he comes up with anything. That's what it is, but then maybe I'm too far out. 'Cause they are. They're grabbing stuff. That means that's where the bait beds are. Well, not the little ones. They're certainly a little bigger. Well, he's down there for a minute, though. Another thing, guys. Like I say, it's trash. my cigarette butt over here, and it's in my wagon. My wagon. Yeah, loosen this stuff up. I can show you. There's my wagon. I just put it in the cup there. So, yeah. Um, I don't like the thing. I've seen that, especially, like you say, I've mentioned that other ones there. I was back home. A couple of the spots, I don't know, too much trash. That's the only thing I think in some of your cities, some of your fishing spots. And unfortunately, it's kind of the way it is. I don't know, maybe I'm running too low or something. Maybe I just talked too long and missed them all when they came through. Alright. But oh no, no, because I'm on credit. There ain't no way to fish, guys. No way to fish. You can help it. Never fish on credit. Alright, in there, get a little more toward the tail or something. Just big old hook. Yeah, I'm just tearing it off. There we go. Oh, that was another thing that I balled him though. Yeah. Got my little bait rod out here. Oh. And alright, got a little bait rod out here. My other one, same type deal, another ultralight. And the first thing, dropped it in. Bam, thought it was snagged. All of a sudden it just took off, running. Of course, didn't get it up on the bridge. Don't even know what it was. In that current, it just tore it up. You know, that 4 pound. So, you kind of never know. There I just went over to the side to the bridge. Thought I'd hopefully pick up a sunfish or a goby or something. And catch some bait. But yeah, and that was the thing here. Those things, yes, here you can use the sunfish. I'm not sure. I would think you could use the perch. I don't know. It was a little big for, I don't know what's happening here. If I truly thought there was some bigger cats or something out here, then yeah. But I don't know. The only other thing that might get right here to something that big, it'd be like a big old barbet or, well, we call it barreling, but others, you try to look them up, sometimes they say they're the same thing. And there's two different ones. And then, of course, everybody, you gotta watch out for the snakehead. Here we go. What do we got this time? Rock bass. Rock bass. Rock bass. Now, uh, those not familiar, here we go. Big old mouth. And they'll jump by anything. They do. Worm, the thing. They'll take crayfish. They can get it in their mouth. Um, they're one of the ones just opportunity, and you, look at it. I mean, you can even catch them on uh, like small rapalas and stuff. So neat spinners. You definitely get hooking with jigs and stuff. Oh, yeah, this might be. There we go. Hello. Yeah. What? Oswego. On the river. Yeah. Oh. Okay. All right. You're leaving there right now. Okay. Well, then I'll call you when I'm back up and ready, I guess. All right. Oh man. I was thinking coming back down bitching. Anyway. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. I got these. She's ready. She was at a party. Um. Well, I guess so. I guess we're packing it up for now. Uh, it will be back on. Uh, don't know. Don't know if it'll be tonight. There's a bit of light, but it's still, as you can see, it's not dark yet. Um, but I do got some new small lights. The LED, you know, lights that I want to try out. I don't know if it really get dark enough here to really check them, but yeah, we're gonna do something. Uh, but we will doing them real soon. Real soon we'll be checking them out. Want to do some night? Ain't been night fishing here in a bit. Last time was just evening, like now, getting dark, and then we're going. But a lot of these places in the city, you don't necessarily need lights per se. As you can see, you got the street lights and the lights down the walk, the river walk. Um, Here in Oswego, it's actually nice. They got it. They got a real nice, got a nice river walk down the other side, up to the dams, just about up to the dams. Uh, this side only runs up here to the lock. After the lock, it keeps going up, and there's another dam. It's really a pretty long lock, actually. But it's all good. But a lot of time they do have them, and quite a few of them you can fish off them. There's a lot of people do. So, but as you say, yes, didn't get much out. I might even be out too far. Could bring them in. But as you've seen, you can catch fish, and we will catch you. Be seeing you, and lot sooner. Things getting better. All right, bye.